Well, this first segment, we're going to talk about a brand new game called Hanging Skeletons. In this game, it's all about finding the skeletons in everyone's closet. And it starts with us. We get to dive into Chris's skeleton closet, then Daniel's skeleton closet, and John's skeleton closet. And,
hold on. I'm getting a message from the producer.
Oh.
Glad to see you got my message. Here is your random task. Halloween is coming up, and with it comes your deepest board game fears. I will need each of you to find a game that scares you and present it on the show.
Random task. Show them what you do.
It's a random task. Oh, what do we got to do? Oh, gosh. Where is it?
There we go. Got it. I think it was the first one. No, Andy, did you beat me?
I never left. El Meatball never leaves.
I might have revealed mine a little too early.
Yeah, you did. What's that all about?
Yikes.
Well, to be honest, guys, I thought about going to get this, but I couldn't do it fast enough because guess what? Games that I'm scared to play, it's a lot. There's a lot of games I'm scared to play. Any game basically that I don't have my board game Sherpa Tyler around to help teach with me, I'm afraid of. So I'm scared of a lot of games. To be honest, the one that came to mind, honestly, is probably Eclipse. Eclipse is such a great game, but it rarely gets to the table because it's so long. And every time I play it, I feel like it's been 5 or 6 months and I screw up the rules. And like, oh, next time we'll get it right. Next time. And next time doesn't come around again for another 3 to 5 months. So I'm scared of that one. I'm also, frankly, I'm scared of, apparently, I'm scared of my He-Man game. I backed that thing. It's sitting on my shelf. It looks great. The boxes do. But apparently I'm too scared to play it because every time I try and pull it out, I go, there's more pieces, more parts, more pieces, more parts. And so far, nobody's taught me to play it. And I'm just inept. I can't figure it out myself. There's too many things to punch, too many parts. It's like it's overwhelming. I can't. So there you have it. Those are some of the things I'm too scared to play. I guess in general, I'm scared of games there's too many parts and pieces to. If it gets too complex, if there's too many boxes and too many
Andy,
parts.
This is random task. This is random task, Andy. One game. What are you doing?
What?
It's random task. One game out of your collection.
Well, I gave you like several, so forget you.
Okay,
John, how about you?
So, okay, I'll go next. We'll go out of order. That's fine.
Oh, wait. How about Daniel?
Yeah, okay. Hey, it's okay, guys. If this is your first time watching, it's actually Andy's first time on the show. So the game I picked is Kanban from Vitals. Oh gosh,
Lacerda?
Yes,
Thank you.
can say names, but when I'm on camera, they don't come out of my mouth. Okay,
When he's on camera, they all come out as something inappropriate instead.
It's very true. So Kanban is a heavy economic Euro game with so many moving pieces. You're like trying to score each little sector as your boss is coming to inspect your work. And this game is actually one that I have played a lot with Randy and another friend of mine. And we played this probably 6-7 years ago, like when it first came out. And this made our head hurt so much. And we could not wrap our minds around this game. Now, we've evolved a lot since then as a gamer. So I think we have the ability to play this game, but I stare at it on my shelf often, going, one day I'm going to play you, Kanban, but I'm not ready yet. This is the game I am most scared to play. And I want to get it played. It was a really good time, very thematic, very crunchy, but I don't know. I had like some trauma about it, and I don't know if I'm ready to delve into it quite yet. So, have you ever played?
John, what do you got?
Daniel, it's heavy and crunchy, but is it thick? You once described the game as thick. Is that
a little creamy sometimes?
A little too thick,
smooth,
got a little too much on the backside. Anyway, that's what I expect you to say.
What are we talking about, folks?
This
is
game,
a family-friendly show.
It's thick. It's hard to understand. That's all. All right.
You are clearly not the WWE champion because that is not appropriate for WWE viewers.
Yeah,
what
exactly.
You just said, Daniel.
Mine, much like Daniel's, is a brain burner, and it's really hard for me to get my mind wrapped around, and that is Connect 4. Because for some reason, I can do spatial games like tile laying games. I don't have to pick up the tiles to rearrange. I don't understand why people have to do that. Why do you have to pick up the tile to rearrange on your board to figure out if it fits? Just look at it. You can see if it fits. It's 3x8 or whatever. It drives me nuts when people have to keep doing that time after time because okay, that's the one I want. Boom, I'll take it. Connect 4 blows my mind. we had a Connect 4 tournament, as some of you will recall, earlier this year, and I bought a Connect 4 game used at a garage sale or something real cheap. So I'm like, well, let me just make sure it works. And so I'll try playing myself in Connect 4. And I'm here going at it for about 10, 15 minutes. My wife comes by. I'm like, this is really hard to play by yourself. It's hard to beat yourself at it. She's like, you've already won 3 times here, here, and here. I give up. I cannot play this game. I can't play it against myself. I can't beat myself on that bad. So I don't play Connect 4. My mind doesn't work that way.
John, what's that date behind your shoulder?
Date? October 31st.
Are you sure it doesn't say April 1st?
No, it doesn't.
Next time,
real.
we look forward to John's segment on tic-tac-toe and his conundrum about how to figure it out.
It's crazy.
Chris,
I know it is. It is. It's
Save
insane.
us, Chris.
Dumbfounded.
Chris, you're our only hope.
I'm speechless, and I think I got a point because Randy could see it and he appreciated it. Like, this show is all about ripping each other. I have nothing to say, nor nothing needed to say. Anyone
No,
who
there's not.
watched that is like, does John have like the IQ of 12? Because the Connect 4, I mean, I like it, but dang, bro, like you can't beat yourself.
I can't.
What is that about?
I don't know. I don't notice the patterns.
What
or
are
something.
those?
I can't find it. It'll happen before I know it.
Okay, well, that's wow. All right.
That sounds
Anyway, man, he threw me off. I had this whole spiel I was going to go in as El Meeple Negro, and then you threw it all off. But all right. Anyway, so first of all, fix the problem of Daniel and Andy by doing what I say and playing games that are not complicated for complicated sake. I played a new game that I had not played before. Now new, it's very, very old, but new to me, by the great Doctor yesterday. Taj Mahal, hadn't played that before. Mwah, man, fantastic. It's a bidding game, but with cards, and it's got this whole mechanic. It's hard to explain in the short amount of time I have, but it's actually very simple. But it was beautiful. I hadn't played it before. It was fantastic.
It looked like crap.
It did look like crap, according to people that are unwashed. But for this segment, all right, I had the first thing that came to mind when we were talking about this production. I was like, the 18xx games I haven't played, because while they're all about the same, they are kind of like daunting, and then some of them could be really more not complex, but have a whole lot more little intricacies than others. So I have 2 on my shelf that I still haven't played that kind of has me there, and that was the first thing I came to. But then last night, talking to Randy where we were playing, I realized the game I'm most worried about, most fearful of, is Merchant and Marauders, because many episodes ago, I said when I won that I was going to fix this game, and I realized I haven't done any of that yet. But I will say, actually, in that moment, talking to Randy last night, I did kind of make some waves. We kind of talked it out with a friend of ours, James. We kind of put some stuff to paper, so to speak, about what we could add. And I do think those little things that we came up with actually are putting us in the right direction. But at the moment, I got to say Merchant and Marauders, because it always was not it was just missing something before, but now it's like, oh, I got to do that because I said I was going to.
All right. Now that we've all shared our random tasks, let's go ahead and hold them up. And Randy, let us know who is in third, who's going to get 1 point. Chris, Chris gets 1 point.
All right, but how many points for El Meeple Negro?
All right. Number 2 goes to Andy for a clip, maybe. What? I'm very confused by this.
Here it goes. He didn't even have a game he nominated. I know.
It's gonna be.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Once again, me winning the random task.
Random task. You pick a game you played with Randy. That's really random.
Well, you know what? But he feels it. He knows it's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Pick the correct game doesn't mean I should be penalized.
All right, folks. Well, tell us what you think. What's a game you're scared to pick up off your shelf and play? We'd love to know. Tell us in the comments. And, of course, always be sure to quick hit that... sorry, I need another drink here. Like and subscribe. That's it.
Might have had too many drinks.
Maybe that's what it is. Thank you for watching this clip from Around the Board. If you'd like to watch the full episode, please click on the link down below. Around the Board is essentially a game show featuring 4 board game enthusiasts that discuss board game topics and news in a competitive format. Whoever wins gets to talk about whatever he wants at the end of the show. So please join us, won't you, around the board.